Good evening. My name is Gary Scarano, and I'm here with representing Dr. Surajit Khanna, voice of the kids, and also the Post Incarceration Juvenile Justice Reformation Act Initiative. That's a lot of words. We call it in short returningyouth.com. But we're excited that we're having a special live production right now with the some of the key members of the team, myself, Clem Ubori, where most of you know, and Micah Jemian, who's also on the phone. And we're going to give you tonight just a brief review of a new video. Now, what's the purpose of this video? It's simple. The purpose of this video is to show you some things that we've accomplished, some things we want to accomplish, and some connections that we're making. We're looking for help and hope, and we're bottom line is we want to address the problem of post-incarceration Juvenile Justice Reformation Act, returning youth. We want to provide post-incarcerated young adults with housing, training, required medical and psychological assistance in order to secure a job, build their careers, and greatly improve their lives. I just saw an email today, a message pop up that in the state of New Jersey, a African American young person is 21 times more likely to be arrested than a white person. So what we're trying to do is fix the problem in inner cities of the arrest and rearrest. We want to reduce the recidivism rate, the rearrest rate, because it's important that we all need to understand that it's people say it's not our problem. It is our problem because when someone is rearrested, they're rearrested for a crime that could be against you, your family, your friends, or your business. So it's important for us to take hold of this returningyouth.com initiative, get involved, and contact us. Now, before we show the video, I'd like to just turn it over to Clem Ubroa. Clem, thank you for joining in this late night. It's 7:15 on a Thursday night. How are you, sir?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, and really, I'm very proud to be part of Dr. Surajit Khanna's post-incarceration juvenile justice Reformation Act initiative. This is a long way to say it, but it is the name of the initiative. The initiative is of course housed with Voice of the Kids as the organization that is looking to execute this. I'm the chairperson of Voice of the Kids, so I've been intimately familiar with what is going on, and I just want to say that I am very excited to be part of this project, knowing that we are going to be able to reduce recidivism, especially among the young Black men. And I'm standing here championing them, and I just want to make sure that whatever is being done, that their interests are at stake. And we just I'm very happy to be here commenting on this video that I've seen. It is a very, very powerful message for this initiative.
Clem, thank you so much. I just want to point out that we're all here because of Dr. Surajit Khanna. He's the one who launched this initiative, and you're going to see it in the video. But basically, why did he do this? Because the Reformation Act, which you just quoted, Clem, does not really include much information for post-incarcerated young adults. It's not there. So he says, well, let's take the bull by the horns and let's get this done. So it's exciting to be a part of something that's trying to fix an issue that's been around for many, many years. Hey, Mike, are you there? I'd like to hear your comments before we see the video. And I also just want to give an acknowledgement to Robert Burden. Thank you for Jordan Robert. He's a former vice president of Verizon, a friend of mine. And thank you so much for joining. But now I'm going to ask Mike for his input, please.
Hi there. Just wanted to comment how important Dr. Khanna's program is. We're trying to help the youth from getting reincarcerated again for actions they've taken. And hopefully at these young ages from the coming out of the juvenile criminal system, they could be rehabilitated and given future opportunities. And it's a really bad environment for all these people to be in to not have opportunities, and we're giving them these opportunities for housing, for employment, for quite a number of things. And I was just going to comment to everybody, there was even an interesting book review in the New York Times today, talking about all the problems, people who are coming out of the criminal justice system, how everything haunts them. And that's what we're here for, to try to correct all these problems and help them from being long-term involved in the criminal system and be useful people of society.
Wow, that's a great comment, Michael. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's true. That New York Times article just came out today. The New Jersey article just came out today. I think that there's a lot of attention on this issue, and I believe that Dr. Khanna is going to get a lot of support with this returningyouth.com campaign. And we hope that when we share this video, that people are going to share it to their friends, and they contact us at returningyouth.com. So without any more waiting, if you don't mind, I'm going to play the video. It's about 8 minutes long. So we'll just wait for the whole video to run. And then after it's over, I'd like to get back on, and please make your comments if you don't mind. Thank you. Just hold on. And we're going to. Just let me know if you can't hear it. If you can hear it, it should be fine. Isn't it about time we stop the revolving door of arrest and rearrest in underserved communities? Young adults, once arrested, are rearrested 55% of the time in just 12 months. The current system does not help them get out of a life of crime once released. Once a young person is arrested, the opportunities such as finding work, finding housing, are almost non-existent. This creates a loss of hope and frequently leads to depression. Due to setbacks, they find themselves mentally incarcerated. In other words, being free from physical jail, but being mentally imprisoned. Many are forced back into a life of crime, and unfortunately, some even commit suicide. The Juvenile Justice Reformation Act concentrated on reducing crime before incarceration and for protection of inmates while incarcerated, but provided little direction for post-incarcerated young adults. Dr. Khanna saw this and felt the lack of support for post-incarcerated young adults. Therefore, he launched his returningyouth.com initiative to provide them with proper housing, medical and psychological assistance, short-term job training, career counseling, and peer support to improve their lives. Dr. Khanna tailored this initiative with a loving, holistic approach because he believes the missing link in their lives is this love and support. This is what Dr. Khanna has to say about this initiative.
This initiative provides young adults with a pathway to be reintegrated into society, pursuing a new and productive life after being released from incarceration. My wish is to change society's perspective on young adults so they recognize their value and flourish in their own communities.
We have launched this initiative in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and are finalizing the housing there. We have established a relationship with the Director of Police, the Chief of Police, and the Deputy Director of the Housing Authority. In addition, we have received authorization from njstart.gov and the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation, DVR, as an authorized employment service vendor. We have also successfully implemented a returningyouth.com house in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, in Monroe County. We have a home there with 3 post-incarcerated young men. Denzel.
Anyone out there that's struggling to find themselves, I recommend that you find someone that's this program because I feel as if it can help you just like it helped me.
Julio.
It's a very good opportunity. It's a big opportunity, actually. I'm looking forward to this.
David.
Well, I like everything about this program that teaches me to stay out of trouble and stay focused on my career.
Along with a house manager, a case manager, and relationship manager. These young men are committed to transforming their lives to becoming productive citizens by enrolling themselves in this initiative. This initiative has established I got a text that someone they could not see the video. I apologize. Is that true? I couldn't tell. Clem, and could you see the
Yes,
video?
I couldn't see the video.
No, the video was not visible.
Okay. Okay. Please let me know. I apologize. Technical difficulties. Um, I let me try again, and we'll get this done. It's always technical things that make things complicated. We're gonna do it one more time. We apologize, everybody. Can you see that?
That's much better.
Yes, we could see it.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Isn't it about time we stop the revolving door of arrest and rearrest in underserved communities? Young adults, once arrested, are rearrested 55% of the time in just 12 months. The current system does not help them get out of a life of crime once released. Once a young person is arrested, the opportunities such as finding work, finding housing, are almost non-existent. This creates a loss of hope and frequently leads to depression. Due to setbacks, they find themselves mentally incarcerated. In other words, being free from physical jail, but being mentally imprisoned. Many are forced back into a life of crime, and unfortunately, some even commit suicide. The Juvenile Justice Reformation Act concentrated on reducing crime before incarceration and for protection of inmates while incarcerated, but provided little direction for post-incarcerated young adults. Dr. Khanna saw this and felt the lack of support for post-incarcerated young adults. Therefore, he launched his ReturningYouth.com initiative to provide them with proper housing, medical and psychological assistance, short-term job training, career counseling, and peer support to improve their lives. Dr. Khanna tailored this initiative with a loving, holistic approach because he believes the missing link in their lives is this love and support. This is what Dr. Khanna has to say about this initiative.
This initiative provides young adults with a pathway to be reintegrated into society, pursuing a new and productive life after being released from incarceration. My wish is to change society's perspective on young adults so they recognize their value and flourish in their own communities.
We have launched this initiative in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and are finalizing the housing there. We have established a relationship with the Director of Police, the Chief of Police, and the Deputy Director of the Housing Authority. In addition, we have received authorization from njstart.gov and the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation, DVR, as an authorized employment service vendor. We have also successfully implemented a ReturningYouth.com house in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, in Monroe County. We have a home there with 3 post-incarcerated young men, Denzel.
Anyone out there that's struggling to find themselves, I recommend that you find someone that's this program because I feel as if it can help you just like it helped me.
Julio.
This is a very good opportunity. It's a big opportunity, actually. I'm looking forward to this.
David.
Well, I like everything about this program that teaches me to stay out of trouble and stay focused on my career.
Along with a house manager, a case manager, and relationship manager. These young men are committed to transforming their lives to becoming productive citizens by enrolling themselves in this initiative. This initiative has established partnerships with several companies assisting us to create jobs for these individuals. Most recent partnership includes Windsor CDL Driving School in Linden, New Jersey. Here is Abiodun Oleawe.
I'm Abiodun Oyewole, and I am supporting Dr. Khanna's Returning Youth organization. And I think it's very important, it's very vital that young men who have been incarcerated have an opportunity to reshape their lives.
Here is Donna Hilton.
I served 27 years in New York State's maximum security prison for women. Programs like Dr. Khanna's Returning Youth is extremely important, especially for young adults.
Here is Benny Tillman.
When I heard about Dr. Khanna's program, I was very encouraged to think that America is blessed to have this program, Returning Youth. This is going to be something very beneficial for society. So I would highly encourage everyone to please join with us. This is a wonderful opportunity.
Ariana Ramsey is a young African-American woman from the inner city of Philadelphia, Ivy League student, a Team USA women's rugby team member, and in training for the 2021 Tokyo Olympics.
And here goes Ramsey. Ramsey, the college student, takes a pass from Alona Marr, and Alona Marr sets her up for a try. Ariana Ramsey dots down again. She's having quite a weekend.
I know some young adults who actually came out of incarceration. This is what this initiative is about. It's about giving back. As an Olympian, that's what I need to be doing.
In putting together the core team, we selected highly qualified individuals from diverse ethnic and professional backgrounds who have a desire to give back to society. Myself, Clem Yaboa, Micah Zemian, Willie Sanders, Jesse Levine, Michael Islam, John Marks, Prahet Soni MD, and Eric Brayman MD are all joining Dr. Surajit Khanna. His team is dedicated to bring a change to society by transforming post-incarcerated young adults to be great citizens by helping them recognize their own value as they re-enter society. Dr. Khanna and his team are dedicated to uplifting these young adults to their full potential and changing society's perception towards post-incarcerated individuals on the whole. In addition, we are also in the process of launching Harlem, New York, Brooklyn, New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Delaware, Montana, and Seattle, Washington.
I'm proud to be part of this initiative. My message to the young people coming out of incarceration is that do not let your period of incarceration define who you are.
We're transforming young post-incarcerated adults to productive lives for themselves, their families, and their community. Please go to returningyouth.com or call 302-746-2311. Let's make a difference for the future of this country. Thank you.
Well, thank you, everybody, for your patience. Sorry for the difficulty there. I know that Rob has been waiting the longest. Rob, I know you don't know much about us other than the video, what you've seen. I think it highlights the problem. There were some statistics there. You know, as a former executive. I'm sorry, who's talking?
Okay.
Clem, is that you? Thank you. I apologize. Yeah, Robert, as an executive and just as an American, could you please, and this is Black History Month, please give your, we'd love to hear your perspective on this.
Yeah, well, first of all, hats off to the team and especially Dr. Khanna for leading this initiative. What a well done. The video was excellent. Well done. It's exciting to see what's being done and the testimonies of those three gentlemen and the workers. I mean, anytime you can give in post-incarcerated people hope and hope in terms of a job, hope in terms of housing, which is so vital, and the counseling is just going to go a long way in knowing that people do care about them. And that, I think, is what the people need. They need to know that somebody cares. And it looks like you guys, this organization, again, is going to just do an amazing job. And you'll see the results, I'm sure. So as we saw with those three gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Robert. We appreciate you joining on short notice. Michael, thank you for being here. Again, what did you think of the video? I think this may be the first or second time you saw it. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Well, it's very informative, and I like the way it showed, of course, and some of the abilities of when you're dealing with people who were incarcerated in the past and how their lives can change if they can become productive members of society. I think it's so important that we give these youth an opportunity to grow and develop in society and avoid the recidivism that's, as your statistics says, it's highly likely if they don't have a program such as this?
I think the key is we're all here for one because of one person, Dr. Surajit Khanna at KhannaForKids.com and ReturningYouth.com. He's the one that really looked at the Juvenile Justice Reformation Act of 2018 and saw what was missing. And what was missing is, hey, they're working on reducing crime, they're working on protection while people are in incarceration, but the national average, so Dr. Khanna saw, of people getting rearrested within 12 months is 55%. 55%. So he said, something's not working. And he said, something's got to be done. So we're all here because what Dr. Surajit Khanna has done, his vision to see what has to be done, we're all excited about it. At this particular point, Clem, I'd like you to close this out, and we appreciate everybody being here.
Well, as we can see, this is a really fantastic opportunity for us to pay forward, pay backwards, but whatever we do, however we do it, society has to do something to correct whatever is wrong. And this is just the beginning. This initiative is just the beginning. Right now we've already started in Pennsylvania. We're going to New Jersey. We're going to New York. We're going all over the country. Every city we are coming. And this is the message that everyone deserves another chance. And it takes the whole village to raise a child. All of us are in this. We're not just Dr. Khanna and Clem and Gary and Mike. No, we are asking every person who is able to come in and help us. Come in and put your shoulder to the task. Let's get it done. It's doable.
It is.
It's doable. So
I like it. Very good.
Yeah, it's just, when we talk about the whole country, sometimes we tend to think that that's a huge. No, it's not. We have to start from somewhere. If we say that we're going to do a whole country in 1 year, then that's out of, it's out of proportion.
Yes.
But if we set our sights on doing the whole country as a target, if we achieve it in 3 years, we've done a great job.
Yes.
Okay, and don't let the whole country be a deterrent. Don't let that message be a deterrent. We are here and we are here to stay. We are here to move from city to city and get it done. So let's get it done. Come on board. Let's get it done.
Come on board. Join us at KhannaForKids.com, or you can contact him at his phone number, and his number is 302. I'm sorry, 302-746-2311, 302-746-2311, or you can contact us at contactk.com. Please go to returningyouth.com. We're returning young Americans back to work after they've been incarcerated. It's a simple goal. It's a simple task. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Clem. Thank you, Robert. And thank you, Dr. Surajit Khanna. The rain is coming down. We're raining down. Thank you, Clem. We're here because of Dr. Khanna, and we look forward to his leadership. Good day, all.